Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another reading, and this reading is going to be on Pardi and how he feels about Megan Thee Stallion and Jay-Z's business relationship. Before we get into anything, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. So let's start off with this. What is the energy between Pardi and Megan Thee Stallion? What's the energy between them? Pardi and Megan Thee Stallion. What's the energy between Pardi and Megan Thee Stallion? Okay. So I do see that there could be a little bit of imbalance in the relationship, disharmony, but they're trying to work through those issues. The Temperance card is here. This talks about imbalance, okay? Not being on the same page, having disagreements. The Lover's card is here in reverse. This talks about disharmony. Okay, so it looks like they are maybe at odds right now, but they're trying to work through their issues. I do feel like eventually the relationship will run its course and they would break up. The Tower card is here. This talks about a transitioning happening, change. This also talks about letting go of baggage, okay? Letting go of baggage, any burdens, okay? And then we also have the Star card. This talks about being hopeful for the future. So they are trying to work through their issues, but there is some things that they have to resolve, okay? So I do see like them breaking up, okay, eventually. Let's see. How does Pardi feel about Megan Thee Stallion and Jay-Z's relationship, their business relationship? Pardi, how does he feel about Jay-Z and Megan Thee Stallion's business relationship? Okay. So it seems as though he is actually very worried about Megan Thee Stallion's relationship with Camel Face. The Moon card is here in reverse. This talks about having anxiety and fear. So he feels like she's gonna go down a very dark path. Okay. This talks about, I'm worried for you. I don't think you know what you're dealing with, who you're dealing with, what you're doing. Okay. So the Moon card talks about he does fear for the future of Megan Thee Stallion. Intuitively, I feel like he kind of already knows. We got to remember, Pardi has been in the game a long time. He's 40. He used to write for Kanye West and other artists before he even started working for Cardi, okay? So with that being said, it does seem like he is very worried about her relationship. The Queen of Cups is here in reverse. He feels like she's codependent on Beyonce's husband, okay? She feels like, you're codependent. What would you do if y'all went separate ways? You wouldn't know what to do, okay? He feels like there's codependency. We also have the World card. This talks about life cycles. This also talks about delays, frustration. So he is frustrated with, their relationship. The Knight of Pentacles. This talks about business, abundance. This talks about money. He knows that she's doing it for opportunities, doing it for growth, doing it to get to that next level. So he understands. And then the Six of Swords is here in reverse. It talks about forgiveness and moving on. So it's almost like he does know that there's something going on, because he feels like there's that worrisome energy. Like, I'm kind of worried for you, okay? But he really can't do anything about it. He feels helpless. He knows that hypothetically, if it does get physical between Megan Thee Stallion, not wishing it on her, but if she runs back and tell Camel Face, what do you think is going to happen to his little writing career? Okay, what do you think is going to happen to him? He may not be able to write for other big artists. Okay, he's going to have to be in the booth with Carrie Hilson instead of Cardi. So there is that worrisome that fearful mindset, like you don't know who you're dealing with. Does Partisan know that Megan Thee Stallion and Jay-Z have been romantically involved, allegedly? Does Partisan know that they have been romantically involved, allegedly? Partisan Fonte, does he know about Megan Thee Stallion and Jay-Z being romantically together? Okay, so this card wants to pop out. Yeah, he does know. Like I said, he's very aware of it. He just knows that he can't really do or say anything about it. The Magician card is here. This talks about an authority figure using their power. So he knows that Camel Face is using his power, using his authority figure, his resources to, you know, get what he wants. Okay? And then the 10 of Wands is here in reverse. This talks about, you know, burdens. It kind of weighs heavy on their relationship, okay? It does weigh heavy on the relationship. They've gotten into a lot of disagreements over it. And the High Priestess, this talks about, you know, intuitiveness. This talks about a connection. So he knows that they have a connection. He's not dumb. He knows, he puts two and two together. And then we also have the Two of Cups here in reverse, which talks about disharmony. So it has caused disharmony in the relationship. So like the relationship is hot and cold because of it. He really can't do anything, and he knows that, you know, hypothetically, if he wanted to put her in a chokehold, whatever, she run back and tell Camel Face. His relationship, not his relationship, but his career could be over. I mean, we saw what happened with Chris Brown, Tory Lanez, okay? So I would not get on Camel Face's bad side, okay? Let's see. What does Jay-Z think of Partisan Fonte? Let's see that. What does Jay-Z think of Partisan Fonte? What does he think about their relationship? Partisan Fonte and Megan Thee Stallion. What does he think about their relationship? Okay, so basically the Seven of Swords, he knows that, you know, Megan's not being completely honest, obviously. So the Seven of Swords, it talks about sneaky deception, okay? We also have the Two of Pentacles. This talks about being overcommitted. He feels like she's overcommitted in this relationship, okay? That she really shouldn't even be in one. That's how he feels. We also have the Strength card. This talks about weakness. This talks about weak-minded, not being strong. And that's the energy he feels about Pardi. Very weak-minded, not going to really stand up for himself, not really going to do anything. I'm Jay-Z, you're a writer, and you're not going to really do anything. You're not going to confront me about it because I'm the king of rap, okay? Even though he's not making music, he still has a high status in the industry, okay? And then we also have the King of Wands. This talks about when somebody uses their resources and power and abundance to kind of get what they want. And that's the energy of Jay-Z. He's like, you know, I'm gonna continue to do what I'm doing because it's been working for me, okay? I made stars, Rihanna, Bridget Kelly when she was popping, you know, Tierra Marie when she was popping, you know, Megan Thee Stallion now. So he knows what he's doing. And then we also have the Queen of Wands. This talks about, you know, being independent. He kind of feels like Megan Thee Stallion probably should let go of this relationship. Okay, he knows Pardi's not going to really do anything. He doesn't feel like Pardi's really built for what's really going on in the industry, even though he's been in the industry for so long. But he feels like she should let go of that relationship, okay? Eventually it will end, but I think it's going to end on Megan's terms, okay? I don't really think, you know, Camel Face is going to be able to convince her to leave their relationship, okay? But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. And have a great day. It's the life of the industry. What can you do? Anyway, like I said before, this reading is strictly for entertainment purposes only, and I hope you have a great day.